Hi everyone, this is Moonpie Tarot. So I've made the decision. I said to myself, I think it's time to do another pick a card reading, pick a pile. Who is your soulmate? Now, I did do one about a year ago. It is on my profile, on my channel. I will provide the link in the description box below if you wish to check that one out. Even though that was for, I think that was it 2020 or 2019? The energy is fluid. It was just when I posted it. So you definitely can go over and check that out to see if that resonates for you, if anything in there. But yeah, this is a fresh new one. So I've already pulled the cards and I haven't looked at them. So what I'm going to do here with this reading is I will give you, we're going to look at who this person is, age, initials, description, the connection, when you may meet. Again, if it's in 2025, then it's in 2025. Or if you've already met this person, I'll let you know. So this will be pile 1, then pile 2, and then pile 3. And there will be timestamps in the comments box where you can just, whatever pile you pick, you can go right to it. Or you can listen to all 3. You never know. Or just 2. It really just depends how it resonates. Okay, so this is for anyone. And I'm sure you guys won't listen to the intro and you'll go right to the timestamp. So let's start here with pile 1 and we'll see what the energy is of who your soulmate is, who your person is, and see what we can find out about them. All right. So we're starting with the 6 of Swords. Okay. So I like to go into specifics if I possibly can. And whether you know them or not or coming in, the 6, there'll be some kind of communication from this person. Now, how can I describe them? I feel when I look at this card, I'm hearing Asia, Japan. All right. I'm also, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be, but somewhere in Asia. Okay. There could be a trip. You may meet this person going there, or if they are coming to you or be in your area. This person may drive for a living, or they're in command of something, either planes, trains, or automobiles. Okay. You could meet this person on a plane. Hopefully by the time this happens, there will be no issues with traveling. This person has a child, a small child. Now, it could be their child, could be nephew or a niece, someone that's connected to them. I also am hearing this person. I'm hearing something medical transport. Okay. They do kind of like, oh gosh, I'm hearing like, what is it? Doctors Without Borders or something? They is that what it's called? Or they do some type of like medical transport or something along those lines. Yeah, definitely. Travel the world. Or this person does a lot of work on the internet. This person, I'm also hearing something to do with the Olympics or sports or an athlete. There's definitely some kind of travel. Either you're going to meet this person in 2021, or this is when this energy starts, you start connecting with them. So if you're already with this person, but you're really like not with them, there will be some type of travel or connecting or communication online or something about that coming forward. For some of you, we do have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Also somebody here who may work with animals. And also somebody, now remember, these messages could be reversed. So it could be you, it could be them. But there's also someone here who is a drummer, plays the drums, either professionally or has a drum set, or there's someone who's always like tapping. You know what I mean? Like they're always tapping their fingers or tapping a desk, or sometimes I'm picking up like they tapping their leg or their foot, or they're always moving their leg, like jittery, like shaking their leg. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some kind of a reunion. Now, for some of you, this is going to be in March of 2021. Doesn't have to be. Could be the following year, but I feel like things are going to pick up in this new year. This person is very social. They like to socialize. They're very people-oriented. They like to be around others. They like to celebrate. They like to have fun. They have 3 females around them, a mother, 2 sisters, mother-in-law and a sister. There may be a male here who has long hair, wears a ponytail. It could be a male that has 2 female friends that they're very close with, or 2 females that they are very close with. I'm picking up someone who is either, and based on, the age that you're interested, this person is either 36, and for others, 63 is what I'm hearing. The number 36 or 63. Okay. So we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. This person may have been very down in the dumps about an Aquarius. That could be you, or that could be somebody else. They're very social, but they kind of are a bit moody. So they could be very social, up, having fun, celebrating, enjoying festivities, a party. There could be a birthday in March. And then this person, they socialize and then they need to regroup and they go back into like quiet mode. So there's a little bit of moodiness here. They're up and out and then they disappear. This is the energy of this person. There's sadness about not being able to be a star. Their light used to shine. They still try to get out there and shine their light, but there's kind of like a little bit of melancholy or depression about, wanting to be in the spotlight, but they just can't seem to do it anymore, I'm hearing. They just don't have it in them to do all the work and the effort that it takes to get into that place or in that, in that area. Yeah, this person, a lot of concussions to the head. So when I was seeing Olympics or athleticism, they may have been in sports. They may have been professional sports or something like that as well. I feel like it's related a little bit to this Hermit card because it feels like this person has like that melancholy, little depression. They just can't do something, like do things that they used to do especially if they were in sports. They may have been, like I was saying, some kind of athleticism. Where they won awards or something like that, like had a lot of victory too. They may not be able to, there's a physical problem. They get headaches a lot too. They get migraines, a lot of headaches. And they're very strategic. This person, they don't rush into things. They step back. When it comes to the big decisions, they step back and they think it through and they strategize and figure out how they're going to make their next approach. I'm also hearing someone who was possibly like in boxing or MMA kind of thing, like in a ring, something to do with a ring. I'm seeing a ring where they kind of had to like, they're in a timeout zone. This person is in a recovery, a slight bit of recovery right now. They may have had some type of surgery to their head of some sort. There may have been some kind of little fender bender, automobile kind of something during their travels. They're a little hesitant to get back out on the road again. That's how I feel. They think about it, and they think about being able, even I feel like somewhere in their past they traveled a lot and something happened and they just are not sure if they're able to go right back to that in their life. They try, but they're still kind of in recovery mode. They miss really the way things used to be for them in their life. Maybe if they're older, they miss the way things were when they were younger, even if they're somewhere in their 30s. I feel like this person is at some kind of like life change, going through some kind of life change, trying to figure out what they want, which direction they're going. Right. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you know I don't know if you know them already. This is just to give you some clarification on who they are. And if you're wondering if this person is your other half, I won't go as far to say twin flame. I feel it's more soulmate energy. I feel like what this person used to do, the job that they used to have, they just can't do this anymore. So now they're doing something else, and it's more like local, or it's they may travel for something that they do something, but they're not traveling all the time now. They just are unable to do that at this stage in their life. And I feel like because of some kind of injury, or because they are helping other people with injuries, like I said, they could be a doctor or something, but it's not like they're traveling overseas all the time. It's like once every 5 years. That's what they're down to at this point, or once every few years. So 2021, March, some of you might meet this person in March. You might meet this person in September or June. If you don't know them, or if you do, and there's some type of reconciliation, that will be in March of this possibly of 2021. It could be the following year. It's just, you'll have to see, or some time in between there. Okay. So that's pile 1. All right. Now we're going to go to pile 2 and see what's going on. Who is your soulmate? Now, if my cards are in reverse, please forgive me, because I didn't mean for them to be, but I will take it because it did come in reverse. So this person is coming out of a very getting a handle on anxiety is how I feel. Okay. They had a lot of mental stress, mental issues, sword issues, sword energy. This person had trouble sleeping at night. They may have expressed to you that they're grinding their teeth. They have a lot of, they get headaches, a bit of insomnia. There was a lot of conflict at one point that was so anxiety inducing that they just couldn't get out of it. And I feel here with the Nine of Swords, this person is healing. You know, all these swords are beginning to just drop away. This sword goes right through the heart chakra. So there may have been some heartbreak. This sword goes through the throat chakra and the head chakra. So difficulty speaking and mental stuff going on. And that all those swords. And then it was just very repetitive, one thing after another. So they get like obsessive thoughts about these situations or something that happened, and it was just rolling and rolling. They were very preoccupied, but that's healing and going away. Okay, this person has Four of Pentacles. This person lives on the outside, the outskirts of a city in more of a suburban area. They do have a tendency to reject first, say yes later. They keep a guard up. They deflect. They have a fear of attachment. The reason they fear it is because they get extremely attached. People who don't get extremely attached don't have a fear of attachment. So if they tell you they don't get attached, it's because they do. But they'll act as if they don't. This person, a lot of their mental struggles do come from when they connect with someone, they latch on. They try not to, but they really can't help it themselves. If they let themselves do it, they let themselves latch on, then it's like possession, possessiveness, hooked for life, hooked on phonics, hooked for life. And they kind of would rather show you that they have no heart. I'm hearing the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. Was it the Tin Man who had no heart, or did the Scarecrow had no brain? The lion didn't have any courage, and the Tin Man did not have a heart. The Tin Man, when I see the Tin Man in my mind's eye, I think of the King of Swords. I think of Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And that's not to say they don't have no heart. It's not. It's just because this person's been so blocked and has such, had such anxiety. They're coming out of it. They're healing from something that happened, but they haven't changed who they are inside. They still kind of keep that blocked. Now I'm hearing something about a Frisbee. Something to do with a Frisbee. And this person wears one of those white rubber wristbands around their wrist, or they wear a watch that has a white band around it. Fancy shoes, too. They wear nice shoes. This is one thing you will recognize, or you may already know about them. They wear very nice shoes. You know, and they may even wear like, I'll go as far to say as a fur coat or a faux fur coat. Or they dress very like to the nines too. I'm just really seeing some fancy shoes. You'll see, if you meet this person, you know this person, take a look at their shoes, because the shoes mean everything. I think the shoes mean everything because a lot of people don't usually look at the shoes first. We look at the face first when we meet someone. But this person, to go to the extra lengths to make sure that their shoes even look good, means that they're covering all bases about their appearance and aesthetic. And that even though people don't usually look at the shoes right away, some do, but most people just see the face first. Even they're like covering all the bases. Like wherever you look at them is going to be to the nines. Okay. So it's interesting. 7 of Wands with this person, a very defensive energy. Okay. They'll come across to you that way, very defensive, blocked a little bit, or deflects a little bit. They don't like people to get close right away. This person might be 47. Okay. Somewhere around that age. Why is my camera blurry? Okay, 47. But they have a lot of what's the word I want to use? Physical activity. I feel like their default word is usually no. They say no first. And they fight. They don't like anyone to push them or tell them what they should or shouldn't do. They cannot be pushed or persuaded. This person goes at their own pace. So if there's something they want to do, they'll do it when they're ready to do it, when they want to do it. Anyone who pushes on them, they push right back. So a bit defiant and a bit stubborn. Not really an easygoing kind of person. Okay. Very private and protective of their family. This person has a very strong will, very strong-willed energy, very private and protective. There's an older man who is connected to this person. Well, it could be an older woman, gray hair, who is a bit of I guess I want to say a dictator. Like an authority figure. I'm hearing emperor. I'm hearing the emperor. The emperor. That's Aries energy. Could be them as well. They could have some gray in their hair. They also have, they may have a white dog or a few. But these dogs are like real thin and long-nosed. And this person's home, they have one of those ships in a bottle. Oh, and then I just heard you need to watch that movie, Message in a Bottle. I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody needs to watch that movie, Message in a Bottle. Or was that a song? Oh, it was a movie, and then there was a song by the Police, and then there's police authorities. This person might be military or police as well. Okay, the High Priestess is here. So this came up in reverse. They kept a lot of secrets. I feel like this person is, I don't know what they're healing from or what was going on with them, but they're coming out of this dark place. Being more open, not as mysterious. They come across as very mysterious at first, not letting anyone in, not letting anyone know what's going on with them, what they're doing, hiding their heart, their emotions, their feelings, starting to come out of it. They hid because they were probably rejected or something happened. They're beginning to come out of this, but they're still, again, a bit deflective. They're ready to open when they are ready to open. Now, I feel, so I said the first age I was picking up was 47. Some of you may have met this person in 2019. I have to say that. Now listen, if you're like 18 and you're listening to this and you're like, oh great, my My soulmate is 47 years old. Soulmates don't always mean romantics. A soulmate can be like a parent or a coworker, a boss, somebody that has a huge impact on your life. But if you're young and you go for men that or women that age, whatever floats your boat, it's all up to you. But I'm definitely seeing an energy of 47. And I feel like some of you already know this person. There was a 2019 thing, either you met or there was something that happened in 2019 that has an effect or is connected to this particular person. Now, the energy of this person may show up in February, April, July, September, and October. Okay, so that could be for some of you, not all of you. And as far as like, even though I said you may already know this person, some of you, the reconnection with them is going to be through a work thing. There may be a work family business that's connected here. But this could be like working outside of a city in more of a rural or suburbanish kind of area where you may meet this person or reconnect with them. Okay, so let's go into pile 3 and we'll take a look and see what's the energy for pile 3. Oh, wow. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, right off the bat, the first thing I was picking up is this person is an author, or they write, or they have some books that they've already put out. And, the energy can go reverse, but you already know who you are. So, but if you think I'm picking up on your energy, that's fine. But it could be also another person who's very similar. So a writer, an author, someone who reads a lot, books, I feel. Some of you met this person last year or in 2010. Okay. There's also an energy of, I'm hearing a bookie, like a casino, something to do with a casino or a bookie. I don't know. Or someone who bets or someone who rolls the roulette wheel quite a bit. Or someone who has like a good time or fun or enjoys gaming, that kind of thing. Oh, and I just saw, I don't know why this show is still, if it's even on, but I was just seeing the Price is Right. This person's name could be Bob or Barbara or Barbie. And there's also something to do with California or Nevada or Las Vegas. I'll come back to that. Ooh, Judgment. I'm also picking up, there's an energy of England. Somebody here also, did I say you possibly could have met in 2020? Somebody here also plays like a musical instrument, like some type of a horn of some sort. And somebody likes to visit a beach with no apparel, no clothing on. Or has in the past, or enjoys voyeurism or something along those lines. And reddish blonde hair. Wow. 3 major arcana. Yeah, this when I was getting to that last part and being on that beach, there's somebody here. Oh no, you might want to watch out for this person. Some of you may have met them in 2015. This person is like dancing with the devil. They're a risk taker. They like gambling. They like, they like watching those burlesque shows, or maybe they're in them. And they really like temptation, things that are all about temptation. They have this stuff going on with them. And I feel like they know that these things are probably not great. They know that they probably need to heal them, but they're kind of, their attitude is, why ask for permission when I could just get forgiveness later? I'll just do it anyway. So they kind of had that thing going on. So we also have Capricorn here. Double Scorpio, hard Scorpio. That kind of sounds like a Scorpio male, if you're a female. But this person has huge, everything to do with the devil, fixed obsessive kind of energy. Okay, Queen of Wands. Wow. Very bold. This person is very bold. And somebody here has a black cat, definitely has a black cat, all black. This cat is named, I'm hearing Sheba, Onyx. Oh, and Licorice. I don't know who's naming their cat Licorice, but somebody's got a cat named Licorice. And I'm hearing somebody loves Halloween. This person must really love, like, the thing about Halloween, like to dress up in costumes. I'm hearing like, they do this con thing. Those con things. What do they call Comic Con things? Or they like to dress up in these costumes and go to these shows. Somebody is, I think it feels like they're in their 20s, 25, 20, 25, something along those lines. Now this person might do those impersonations where they dress up like they do a drag queen show, or they like to go to those drag queen shows for entertainment. This person's a hustler. That's what I feel like. They're out there in the entertainment world and they're having fun, and they really enjoy this kind of stuff. Now, if you don't know who this is, this could be like, you could meet this person and have like a whirlwind time in 2021. Or the following year. It really just depends. I mean, it could happen at the end of the year, but it's really just based on obviously what's going on in the world. But I feel like all this. So guess what? This person, they live this lifestyle, which is wild and crazy, and they're gambling and they're betting and they're like visiting these clubs and doing these crazy, like this wild stuff. But secretly, what you don't know about them is they don't do this consistently every single day. Like, they take their downtime, and this person actually goes and prays and does meditation, or they go to they go to church. They're very contrasting. They're very unique, this individual. This person also has either they have had a mother that has passed away, or you may meet them and something connected, or there's a mother who's sick or is in some kind of recovery period as well. Or it's an ex that's like in some kind of recovery. But there is also an energy of them trying to get away from this lifestyle. And, if you meet them or if you know them already, there might be a conversation like, are you happy? Is your life good? Are you happy with your lifestyle? Does this, are you just filling some holes because you're not sure, you're unhappy, or, there might be some kind of conversation with them about this. Because I'm just feeling like a lot of rocking and rolling with them and having fun. I'm not seeing drinking really, or drugs, but I am seeing like obsessive behavior. And I feel like it's mostly obsessive behavior with risk taking. So this person's kind of an adrenaline junkie is what I'm saying. Right. And they don't have to be at casinos and gambling. I'm also seeing like a race car driver or someone that likes to be, get their wheels moving. They take risks. They do adventures. There's voyeurism. This person's like, tempt me and I'll do it. Jumping out of airplanes, hiking like Mount Everest, like they're that person. And then it drains them, and then they need a lot of like recovery period. So for some of you, met this person in between 2010 and 2020. You may already know who they are. But I'm also seeing October, and I'm also seeing April. It could be this year, it could be the following year. Significant energies happening. There's a major shift or change in the month of October that you may, like you have your wow moment about this person. And I'm also seeing a major, if you know who they are, they may in April disappear. If they disappear, that's how you know that's your soulmate. If they return, come back around in October, there they are. And you'll pick up the energy. You'll feel that that's them. There may be some kind of reconciliation, or it may have already happened in October of 2020. Something may have come up. All right. So these messages are very specific. They will not resonate for everyone. And as I said, you can go to my previous video that I uploaded, Who's Your Soulmate? That was version 1. This is version 2. And maybe if you haven't seen that yet, you can check it out and see if that resonates for you. Okay. So I'm trying to get everybody here. So yeah, I hope that was helpful and that you enjoyed that and found it entertaining, to say the least. And be well. I wish you a happy new year, and I will see you guys very soon.